IELTS Speaking Part 2 and Part 3. Part 2. Describe a time when you lost your way. You should say, when and where did it happen? How did you feel when you were lost? How did you find your way out?
I am very good with directions and I don't normally lose my way. However, I have lost my way sometimes when I visit a new place. Recently, my friend got engaged and I went to their house to congratulate them. They moved to the suburbs recently as my friend's father retired. I had never been to their new house before, but I thought I will just feed their new house address in the navigation app and just follow it. That's the first mistake I made. I had used the app quite a few times and I had rarely faced an issue. However, it was a newly built suburb and the app hadn't been updated. The app took me on deserted mud road. I had a feeling that I might be going in the wrong direction, but I blindly trusted the app. That was my second mistake. I kept on going on that road and eventually reached a dead end. Even at that time, I wasn't worried because I thought I would just call my friend and he would guide me. I shouldn't be too far from his house. However, when I checked, there was no mobile phone connectivity on that road. I couldn't even call anyone. I decided to backtrack till I got connectivity, but I think I took a wrong turn somewhere and I got even more lost. That's when I felt afraid for the first time. It was also turning dark. Finally, I saw a small roadside tea shop. I asked the shop owner if they knew the address. He didn't know the address, but he knew my friend's father. He took me to their address, and that's how I finally got out of this predicament. I still use the navigation maps these days, but I am not overly reliant on them like before.
Part 3. Follow-up questions. How do people feel when they get lost?
I think nowadays people don't feel that stressed when they lose their way, because they have mobile phones and navigation apps like Google Maps and Apple Maps to help them. Moreover, they can also call someone.
Are young people more reliant on their phones than older people to find their way?
Yes, I think we are more dependent upon their phones. For example, some of my friends can't read paper maps. But I think we can be good at it if needed to. It's just that technology has made the requirement of reading maps redundant.
Are young people gradually losing their ability to orient themselves?
I wouldn't say that. Orienting ourselves is an innate ability, we all have that. It might be getting rusty because we don't need to use it that much because of navigation apps, but that doesn't mean we have lost the ability to do so.
With mobile phones and these electronic products with navigation, is it difficult for people to get lost?
There is no doubt that it's hard to get lost because of maps, but people still do get lost. In fact, sometimes the apps are wrong and I get lost because they tell the wrong direction. In some ways, our over-dependence and trust on these apps is making it more likely for us to lose our way.
What kind of problems do old people have when they get lost?
I think old people are not so comfortable with technology, and so they might not be able to use the latest navigation maps that well. In India, though, it is not a big problem because most people are very helpful and guide others with direction when asked for help.
Some people like to walk around without navigation. Is there any problem?
No, I don't think it is a big problem, but it may waste our time. We may also enter areas which are not safe, but for a large part, one don't think it's a problem.